Winter will start soon. We've already turned to our cozy sweaters and we're reaching for warm mugs filled with our favorite coffees. Pear's Gourmet makes many of them. I recently visited the Fresh Roast store in Bellevue where they also make some of our favorite seasonal treats. It's good to have connections, and since day one at the Morning Blend, we've been connected to Pear's Gourmet. John Larson invited us to the Fresh Roast store to give us a look at what happens behind the scenes, where the magic happens. But John, I've got to say, it feels magical here inside the store as well. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to see you. Welcome down to the Fresh Roast store.
We're so happy to be here. You know, we welcome Deidre on to our studio often, but it's great to finally get here. And of course, the aromas and the holidays, it's just lovely. Let's talk a little bit about the family of brands here and remind us about some of the things we'll find in grocery stores.
Okay, as you know, the Pear's Gourmet coffee you can find, as well as the Maggie's popcorn and the Herman's Nut House items, you can find in all the grocery stores. If there's not a complete selection in the stores, you can come down here and you'll find every variety we have.
And let's start with the Gourmet Brittle and the varieties available. Of course, this time of year, we love these things. What do you bring us?
Well, some of the things that make this store unique that you won't find out in the stores is one of them is the brittle. And so we have many varieties, and you'll find brittles with peanuts, cashews, almonds, different nut options, and you'll also find them drizzled. So some have chocolate drizzle on them, some don't, so a wide variety of brittles.
When we were behind the scenes, I said where the magic happens, they were making almond brittle, and the process is so cool, so thanks for giving us that chance. I also look down the line and I see caramel corn, so walk us through those options.
Yeah, very similar to brittle, and that brittle is made in small batches by hand. The caramel corn is as well, and so similarly it's got options where you may have almonds, peanuts, as well as it may have chocolate drizzle or it may not. So lots of options under the caramel corn as well.
And then fudge. When did you bring fudge to us and why?
Well, we're in our third year of fudge, and it was an option we added for some of our customers who wanted more variety in their corporate gift items. So similarly with fudge, some have nuts, some don't, and we've also added some different flavors. So some of the more popular flavors with the chocolate fudge would be mint, peanut butter, praline pecan.
Yeah, and then we saw orange and some other options being made too. But again, these are handmade, small batches. Why do you care so much about quality, John? There's got to be an easier way to do some of this, but you don't cut corners. Why is that a commitment for you?
Well, we don't cut corners, and small is important because it's easy. It's very difficult to control the quality when you do a large batch, and so it necessitates, it's very labor intensive, but it's a labor of love. And yes, we do very small batches, and it is what drives quality.
We love that about you. So we've got all of these options, great for holiday, right? Put a bow on it, give it to somebody, they'll be thrilled. But then we also have these great holiday tins. What do you bring us both in size and then in content?
Yeah, I guess variety is the common theme here. And so you'll see a lot of different options for the fills, a lot of different size tins, and most importantly, and this is what I think the people come for, a lot of different pre-printed holiday tins. So everyone has their favorite image, and we offer a wide variety. But you'll see fresh roasted nuts on this table. Colossal cashews is my favorite, and Dr. Phil's as well. We've talked about that previously. But we also have a variety in that over on the other side of the store.
Let's go.
We have some tins, exactly, that have probably the most popular item we have from a tin standpoint is it's a 7-way tin. So there are 3 different chocolate items and 4 different roasted nuts in there, and it really is the best of the best.
Do you think these make sense, of course, for employees, if bosses are looking to make those folks happy, but also families where mom and dad want one thing and the kids want something, and you don't want to get everybody in the family a gift, to get one tin to satisfy them all, I think is smart.
Right. Now, whether it's family and offering variety to the family or at the office, so you have the same dynamic at the office, these are very, very popular for corporate gifts as well, and that is an option. So for some of our larger customers, we might do 1,000 tins with their label on it, but the same quality product inside.
And then these trays, John, while we're in the neighborhood of the store, these are fabulous. What are our options with these assorted trays, and in some cases glazed nuts, so really nice.
Yeah, so all of the nuts, once again, are going to be roasted here. We do our own very unique honey roast, but you're going to see a wide variety of trays, all the same size, but in all same price point as well. So whether it's just a family gathering or just to enjoy within the family or with friends, these make a very, very popular item. The other thing is some people like to buy them in bulk, and we do offer a quantity discount if you buy full cases. They come 10 to a case.
Which is amazing because I'm looking at the price here, $7.95 for them just like this. Yeah. That's a great value.
Yep, and so they're very, like I say, very popular. It's why we're stocked up fully right now. We're ready for the crowd.
Hey, can I ask you, I see all of these trees. Do you have any idea how many trees are up in the store?
I have no idea. And when it comes to the decorating, we have to give Megan, who's our sales associate, all the credit because she's done a fabulous job and she did it almost single-handedly.
It's beautiful, and it really sets the stage for the holidays here. Of course, the aroma of these wonderful products, but also with the holidays, the Salvation Army and their Red Kettle campaign. And I know you've done some things with them in the past. Are you again supporting the cause this year?
Yes, we are. And so we sponsored the creation of their large red kettle, and we proudly display it out in front of our buildings so people passing by for the holidays know we support the Salvation Army. Typically, there's a kickoff each year where we have the mayor and other dignitaries and a big celebration. Everyone comes in and celebrates the beginning of the holiday season.
And also outside Christmas trees for folks who would want a fresh tree and a cup of coffee to come inside and shop. That's a cool addition.
Yeah, new this year, you can actually buy a fresh cut Christmas tree. We've partnered with some local people that are doing that, and we're thrilled to have them here.
Yeah, and as I said, come and grab a cup of coffee. You might already have your favorite blend, and a lot of people do, but the seasonals are really big, and you continue to add there. But John, I can't thank you enough for welcoming us to Bellevue, to the Fresh Roast Store. It means the world.
Oh, we're fabulous. Thrilled to have you here.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
And the Fresh Roast Store is a few minutes off Highway 75 on Fort Crook Road. The store is open an extra hour on Saturdays just for the holiday season. And if you're going after the sun sets, just look for the open sign or the illuminated shop. It is hard to miss. And then free samples are available at the Fresh Roast Store. Mike, you missed the field trip, right? But I didn't want you to miss out.
Thanks for the invite. Yeah, thanks for the invite on that.
I didn't want you to miss out. So I brought you some of their wonderful almond brittle. Check it out. John wanted you to have.
I get this whole piece?
Yeah, that's all yours, big
is
guy.
the almond brittle?
And I want to tell you this.
What?
That almond brittle is from the same batch created the day of our field trip.
That's
so
the one that we saw right there?
this is a still.
Oh, that's the one that's missing. That's what I'm
Yes,
holding. So
he
do
broke
you have
off.
to let it cool and
As soon as it cooled, John
Dry?
broke off a chunk of that batch and wanted me to bring it
Oh
here to
man,
you.
John, I love John.
Isn't
Thanks,
that
John.
cool?
That's
Enjoy.
great.
I do love their almond brittle, even better than peanut brittle because
love
you
it.
get those high quality nuts and everybody.
That's good stuff. Okay.